All right, you guys, so welcome back. I'm hoping that I can do absolute value inequalities level 2 and level 3 in this same video, because I know my video that you just got finished watching was almost 15 minutes, and I really try to keep it 10 minutes is really trying where I'm trying to keep the maximum at. So let's jump right in here because I think once you've done any problem on Desmos, all the rest of the problems, no matter just how intricately they're designed, they type in the same way and they solve the same way in terms of reading that graph. Okay, so let's just move right in. So 3 on the outside, absolute value. Let's bring up my Desmos keyboard. X plus 3, close that absolute value, plus 4, less than 19. Okay. All right. And I don't see it anywhere. There we go. So you just got to get comfortable with that zoom. Okay. All right. Now, let me see if I can go up here in Desmos into settings and step count by 1. Let's see if maybe, there we go. So notice what I did there. So I told it to number, okay, by ones. And I'm going to click off on that. And if you don't like that, you don't have to, but that helps me out, okay, especially when I'm teaching online, okay? I'm going to switch the color. I do not like the color. There we go. Okay. All right. So that tells me I'm crossing at -8 and I'm crossing at 2. I've shaded in between and I have open circles. So that's an and, okay? So I start by typing in -8 first. Open circle is less than. X is in the middle. I have a dotted line, so open circle here and 2. So ands will always look like this. When you've shaded in between, your final answer should look this way, okay? All right, and then I think they've got interval notation here because you could use that interchangeably. So if you remember, that would have been less than, if I look over here, that would have been parentheses and parentheses on both sides. I lost my mouse. So I could have, oops, let's delete that out. I could have done parentheses -8 to 2. Let's see what Delta Math says if I submit it using interval notation. Submit. Yep. Okay, so notice that this answer is what I had typed in first, okay, and I put in interval notation, which is okay. Delta Math does not care if you use interval notation or use inequality notation, okay? So that's good to know. All right, new problem. Oh, see, it don't matter, okay? All right, so let's do this. Let us jump back to level 3 to keep this video short. Okay, all right, problem types. Yeah, it don't matter. Okay, we got it. So let's go over here. Okay, 4, absolute value, 1 plus 2x, absolute value, plus 8, less than or equal to 60. Okay, all right. So that means I'm shading inward, so that's an and. And I think for our purposes, that if I had to choose which one was easier or which one was more difficult, I think this particular picture is what causes students the most concern, because I think when it's shaded outward, they're writing two separate inequalities and they're just putting the word or in between it. Okay. All right. So this is crossing at -7 and 6, and these are solid lines. So these are less than or equal to. So I'm going to type -7, less than or equal to, x in the middle, less than or equal to 6. Submit my answer, and there we go. And then again, we can check, okay, why is this working algebraically? Okay, why can I use all the numbers in between here? Because if I pick a number outside, like -14, I get a false answer. And if I pick a number over here, like negative or +13, okay, when I do all this work, okay, it's not coming up as a true answer, okay? All right, so that's how you're going to do level 1, level 2, level 3. You're going to type it all into Desmos, okay? And you can actually go and tell your mom your teacher taught you how to cheat, okay? Because really that's what it is. In my mind, I have taught you how to cheat, but I really haven't, okay? I've actually taught you how to read a graph, okay? Which means you don't have to do all this work that is written here, okay? That's what I've done. Okay, I'm allowing you to bypass this. Okay, all right. If you've got any questions, let me know. Okay, I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Remind or email. Good luck.